Hi, everyone. This is Steve at Allison James' office. I wanted to talk to you briefly about a situation that I'm seeing happen way too many times on our real estate contracts, and that is references to the agent's commission, concessions from commission, or items being paid for by the agent on the contracts. These things should not be appearing on your purchase agreements or on addendums to the purchase agreements. The contract itself states very clearly that the brokers are not a party to the contract. We're not a party to the agreement between the buyers and the sellers. And on the addendums, only the buyers and the sellers sign them. And obviously, we don't want them having the authority to negotiate our commissions or any part of our commissions. So please be careful on your contracts. I see several times where agents are saying that the agent is going to pay for the home inspection. You can do that. That's not a problem. Or the home warranty. You can do that. It's not a problem to do that, but it's not to be referenced in the purchase agreement. If the agent wants to pay for the home warranty, leave that section blank or have the buyer waive it in the contract so it's not an issue to the seller. And then simply notify escrow and make sure that it is on your commission page that you're paying for that home warranty. Sometimes you get into situations where the buyer's agent and the listing agent decide to reduce their commissions to cover a repair cost issue. And again, this is something that can be done, but it's not something that's done on an addendum to the contract. Buyers and sellers don't negotiate our commissions. So if you have a situation, let's say there's $1,000 shortage to cover a repair request, and each agent agrees to put in $500 to cover that. Proper way to document that is the listing agent is going to do a modification of terms on their listing. That's going to reduce the seller's commission by $1,000. Then the listing agent prepares a cooperating broker compensation agreement, the form CBC, where the buyer's agent agrees to accept $500 less in compensation than what was offered in the MLS. And then the seller can go ahead and agree to that $1,000 credit to the buyer because their net has been reduced by the reduced commission on their modification of terms. So the commission agreements are between the principal and the brokers. Buyers and sellers don't negotiate commissions. So please, anytime you want to do, a gift out of your commission, or you want to pay for something out of your commission, or you want to reduce your commission in order to make the deal work, it can be done, but it needs to be done properly, and it's not part of the purchase agreement itself. All references to agent compensation need to be on a separate form, separate agreement between the principals and the agents. So I appreciate it if you watch that on your contracts, and I hope this has been helpful. Understand how these things need to be approached. Thanks for your time.